Hi folks, in our coaching program, here we are entering week 5, and this is an important time to just step back and look what's happened. Let's ask the question, what's working? I want to ask that question because that changes in each family. Not everything works in every family. The Bible says the heart is this deep waters, and a man of understanding draws it out. So we adjust ourselves based on what's going on in the particular family in order to bring about solutions for that child. And in order to illustrate this fact that it's different in different families, I went through all of the cases that we're looking at so far and tried to comment on the ones that I could, where I asked the question in your comments when you made in your channel, what's working? Here's what I found out. Lydia says that the positive conclusion was really helpful in the situation she was working with. Curtis and Lynn, not Lynn, is that Leanne? Curtis and someone both said visioning was really working with them. Lynna and Kylie both said spiritual training is a key component in what they're doing. Sam said that changing beliefs was really important for the child they're working with who has words about, I want to kill myself. So changing beliefs and working on the words is really important there. For Anna, in her channel, training has been a key component there. Sam says that mom needs a T-chart. Now, and this isn't just the child. Notice, and I want to point out that often parents will say, I need help with this. Not just my child needs a T-chart, I need a T-chart too, or I need a break, or I need a positive conclusion. These are principles that work across all relationships. We happen to be applying them to parenting, but yes, you can use these same principles throughout to help anyone make significant heart changes in their lives. And so in Sam's situation, mom realizes she needs some help on this as well. Kinza and Chris, both in their channels, each said that the break was very strategic for them. Elena is working with someone overseas. She's in the Netherlands working with someone in the U.S. and seeing some good progress for this family in Colorado. So I just want to point out that we don't always work with people in our location, and even working with people overseas is powerful. The principles work cross-culturally, and we see challenges in families all over the world. Let's see, Erica says that firmness was really important for this teen who was mouthing off, so she used firmness. Leanne was talking about relationship with the dad in her situation, how important relationship was. Lisa talked about practicing doing the right thing, imagining what the right thing would do, kind of role-playing that, practicing doing the right thing. Lois talked about how the instruction routine and break were valuable in reducing the restraining necessary on this child who has emotional episodes. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. First of all, I want you to see that every child is different. We don't know which tool is going to meet a child's specific need at any given time. So that's why we have 7 tools. We have 4 techniques. We have a host of different buckets of resources that we can bring to the table to help bring about change. If something doesn't work, then we go to the next thing. Sometimes parents will, I'm starting out with a break or something, and parents will say, well, what if this doesn't work? I say, well, here's what you do. You try what I said, work on it a little bit, and get back to me. Because if it works, we go this direction with a bucket of resources, and if it doesn't work, we go this direction. We have solutions for all kinds of challenges, and you're seeing those take place in our brainstorming sessions within the group. Very good. The other thing I want you to see is that it's working. There's no magic formula here. What we've done is we've simply taken biblical principles from the way that God brings about change in people's lives, and we're implementing them in these situations. So I just want you to see what that looks like in practical terms. I hope you're catching that and that it's useful for you. We'll continue to dialogue this week. I'll post some more infographics if I can find some that are related to what we're working on. And we'll keep going. Let's see what God does in these families. Don't stop because families reached a certain level. When parents say, hey, we got rid of that problem we were starting with, I say, okay, we've got momentum building here. Let's continue to develop. Let's continue to work on that to move this child to the next level of development. And then to cement it there so the child doesn't regress, we use visioning in that positive sense that says to the child, hey, this is becoming who you are. You are becoming a new person. So I really like that approach, and I trust that as you continue to work through these things, you're going to see good results with your parent. If you're stuck, your parent is not making progress, I would love to meet with your parent while you listen so that we can kind of untangle some things. Sometimes situations get pretty complicated, and watching me work with a family might be helpful for you. Please be sure to let me know, and I'll be glad to do that, okay? God bless you. Let's have a great week as we work with these families.